Here's my problem with modern sci-fi. It always cuts to black right when I start caring. Project Hail Mary? Great. Humanity survives. Science wins. And then we're done. No, I want to stay in that universe. Drop me in a random star system. Low fuel, no plan. Let me figure it out. That's why Foundation Galactic Frontiers is interesting. Yes, that Foundation. Isaac Asimov. The guy who basically wrote the playbook Hollywood keeps borrowing. You're not the hero. No chosen one nonsense. You're a traitor. You explore, make deals, pick fights you probably shouldn't, and live with it. Meanwhile, you're running your ship, building it piece by piece, managing crew, resources, basically trying not to suffocate in deep space. Always a plus. And when things go south, they really go south. Ship combat, ground combat, because space wasn't dangerous enough already. What I like is the scale. You feel small. The universe feels huge, and no one's coming to save you. That's sci-fi. Check the link in the description or scan the QR code to download it. Mobile, PC, your choice. You'll get a free hero and battleship to start and use my code for extra resources. Because trust me, you're going to need the help. Movies end. This is where the story keeps going. BAFTA is apologizing again for the N-word. We saw that whole thing play out at the BAFTAs. We watched the clips. They released a new statement and the BAFTA board apologizes. They set 3-step plan to ensure Sinner's N-word incident doesn't happen again. What is their statement? It's in the story, Alan.
Yes, it is. All right. So from the BAFTA board, they say, following the incident at the 79th BAFTA Academy Film Awards, the BAFTA board commissioned an independent review by Rise Associates to examine what happened and what must change. The review, which is now complete, identified a number of structural weaknesses in the BAFTA's planning, escalation procedures, and crisis coordination arrangements. However, it did not find evidence of malicious intent on the part of those involved in delivering the event. We accept, in conclusion, in full, which can be read below. We apologize unreservedly to the Black community, for whom the racist language used carries real pain, brutality, and trauma. To the disability community, including people with Tourette syndrome, for whom this incident had led to unfair judgment, stigma, and distress. And to all our members, guests, and at the ceremony, and those watching at home, what was supposed to be a moment of celebration was diminished and overshadowed, and we have written to those directly impacted that night to apologize. The review is clear that while this was not a failure of intent, BAFTA's planning and processes have not kept pace with its diversity and inclusion goals. We did not adequately anticipate or fully prepare for the impact of such an incident in a live event environment, and as a result, our duties of care to everyone at the ceremony and watched at home fell short. Work is already underway to address the specific areas of improvement recommended in the review to reduce the risk of this happening again, namely around accessibility and inclusion planning, culture and event communication, and command structure. First, we are improving escalation procedures and the chain of information sharing around our awards ceremony. Second, we are strengthening how we plan for and deliver access, inclusion, and support at our events to adopt a broader intersectional approach so that the needs and experiences of all are properly considered in advance. And third, we are addressing any internal cultural gaps or lack of knowledge that may prevent BAFTA from meeting its commitment to diversity, equity, inclusion all around the world. This work continues as a priority, with the executive team reporting regularly on progress against all actions to the board of trustees. We are determined to learn from what happened and to ensure inclusion and belonging for all is meaningful in practice as well as in principle.
Well, I'll say this. Who's going to apologize for this? This is from X. This is not
what?
Forget it. I was gonna share something, but apparently it doesn't exist. I've seen the movie; it's fantastic. We'll talk about it when it opens. It opens in
April.
Yeah, at
Or
the end of April.
end
End
of
of April. So, what do you think about this? Look, I mean, how many apologies is enough? How many? I asked the question of
Well,
you
it's
and the audience.
well in the environment of woke progressivism, you ask how many apologies is enough. The answer is not enough.
Never. There's never
It's
enough.
It's never
You
enough.
need to be in a constant state of apology and bow down, and that's it. It's like it's never enough. I
Yeah.
mean,
In fact, white people should always be apologizing.
within that statement, it would have been nice to say, look, to further understand this issue, we encourage all of you to see the movie I Swear. Not that they're promoting it, but you need to have some understanding of what this affliction is. So,
Yeah, but the thing is, it was nominated for Best Picture. It was nominated for Best Actor. So everyone in that room had seen the movie.
or no, should have seen
Should
it.
have.
Should have seen the movie.
Well, they should have seen it. Look,
Yes, they should have seen it.
okay, so this 3-step plan, let me read a part of it to tell you how effective this plan will be. We are addressing any internal cultural gaps or lack of knowledge that may prevent BAFTA from meeting its commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Yeah, so this plan is 100% solid.
It's solid. Nothing will ever happen again,
Yeah.
and the world is saved.